Good morning, good evening, good night, good afternoon, whenever you're watching this video, and welcome to Animal Kingdom. It's your boy Matty here. Today, what we're going to be doing, we're going to be looking at the construction here that's going on at Animal Kingdom. We're going to go see what's happening over at Tropical Americas. Dinosaur's going to be changing soon. It's going to be February something. It's the last day to ride it. So we're going to go check out what's happening over there. There's a lot of construction walls happening over at Animal Kingdom. So let's go check it out and have some fun, shall we? Look at this. As we head into Dinoland USA, you can already see construction as we head in. That's kind of crazy. Last time I was here, it was probably last year back in December. This was not that vertical. It was only going a bit, just some dirt mounds and things, but now it is going up. Let's get a closer look, shall we? This is what they've got set up on the construction walls. Nice concept art of what is going to be built. Here's going to be the new Encanto ride. I think it might be a boat ride, we don't know. And then here's what's replacing Dinosaur, the Indiana Jones Aztec inspired, Mayan inspired ride. Going to be a carousel down here and some more shops and dining. That's going to be all the stores, and Restaurantosaurus is going to be changed right here. Look at this, we're on the ground. There's a big ass crane that's here. And now they have these two dividing walkways. This is the old Dinoland USA road that takes you through. This takes you through to Dinosaur and Restaurantosaurus while it's still here. Splitting out off between the new Encanto side over here and then the carousel is going to be over here on this side. Kind of crazy. You know, we can still see Restaurantosaurus looming over on the top. It's saying the dinosaur restrooms are this way. I wish I could just have a look. I think maybe we might head over back to the bridge because that had a pretty good view of the construction. Down here on the ground, it is pretty blocked off. You can't really see what's happening. I don't know if you can tell, but that crane is definitely moving. They are working hard. I think this is pretty good angle right here. You can hear some construction happening already. You can see the workers up the top there working hard. It's looking like a very big show building for this Encanto ride. And they're already working on it. So this is what it looks like on the ground. So it's pretty big. That's like a good 3 stories, I think. That's so cool. You can see there is a digger doing something back there. Probably a lot of demolition that probably needs to be done first. We can see Trilobites is still standing. It's gonna be going soon. Right here where they blocked it all off. And so this is where that little carousel is gonna be. And maybe the fountain as well. It's gonna be the nice entrance to the land. Crazy stuff.
I did tell him that. I was like, yeah, they do like some
Planks and things. It does not stop. They're actively working while guests are around. All the Miami stuff like that. Hi folks, it's Matthew back here at home base. Just come back from the Animal Kingdom, and I just thought I'd like to show you some of these photos that are around online. This is from the homie Bio Reconstruct. He gets these great aerial shots of loads of construction of all the stuff around Orlando, all the theme parks. So definitely go check him out on Twitter, X, whatever you want to follow him on. But I thought it would just be good just to have a look at these, just to really see the scale of the size of these show buildings. It's just insane, right? And so I really want to focus on this picture right here because this is like a nice wide shot of everything, right? And you can see that little green line that splits off the construction from the top and the bottom. That's the path that we walked today that takes us through to Dinoland, which is up in the top left corner of the screen, which is just kind of insane to really show the size of this new Tropical America's land. It's going to be pretty big. You can kind of make out some people that are walking along there in that photo. And so that was us just a couple hours ago, which is just awesome. Just so cool. You can see the Nemo show On the right hand side, that's the yellow building there. And then underneath those, it's just some more backstage buildings. And then the humongous show building for the Encanto ride with that giant crane that we saw that was moving. And then you can see the tiny little people that are on top of the building. This is going to be insane ride. So high hopes, very, very high hopes. And then, of course, where we saw those diggers or near the front of Dino Land, working hard, clearing land. Everything's nice and flat at the moment before they will probably put in new infrastructure, new piping, electric, everything, you know. And then at the top is going to be that carousel, and then on the bottom where that show building is going to be the ride itself for the Encanto ride. It's just insane stuff. And I'm really interested to see how they blend it in terms of construction as well, from the Encanto bit that's down the bottom and then the Indiana Jones ride at the top, how they're going to blend those two things together. Because right now it's just trees. So that's going to be pretty cool to see what they do with that. And whether they do, once they close Dinosaur, that this entire area is just going to be completely sectioned off. And then they're going to go crazy with everything, you know. And then I also just want to put right at the end, here's the model that they showed off at one of the events. I don't know which one it was, but there's one of the models that they've shown. You can see there's the nice facade of the Madrigal house, and then behind that is just level upon level upon level of show building. And so this ride is going to be pretty big, and it leads me to believe that it's going to be a boat ride, because usually buildings that are that big are boat rides, you know, because you have things that are like Rise or Remy's. They are big-ish, but they're not huge in that sense. Whereas like Tiana's is like a massive show building, you know. So that's what my hunch is at the moment. So we'll see what Disney announces in the coming weeks, months, years, you know. But very excited to see all this stuff. So yeah. Gonna be one of the last times walking through this line. Thank you for visiting Dino Land USA. I wonder what's gonna happen to this sign. Whether it's just gonna be completely scrapped, or they might keep it, put it in somewhere in the archives. So sad. Bye bye. Alrighty, folks. I think this is gonna be it from me for today. Thanks for watching, everyone, on this construction update. It's Timon, Simba, and Pumbaa. Alright, I'm gonna enjoy the rest of my day here at Animal Kingdom, and hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day too. Have a good one.